Hey,
we live.
The Bros. What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Avo, and this is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 112. Let's go.
Hey, bros. Yeah. Hey, bros. Yeah. I think that's what Avo was trying to do.
Punch.
All right, now. Goo punch. Everybody. Goo. What's good, Brodies and Bays? This is the Dynasty Bros Fantasy Football Podcast, episode 108. This is where you come for your fantasy football needs and to chop it up about the latest NFL news. In my Dynasty Bros jacket that I wore at our first hosted event a couple years ago, it's Dynasty Bro Dot here with my co-bro.
Heard this.
Yeah, it's that stupid material.
Yeah. Hey, Dynasty Bro Big, aka Chief Sosa FF, here with my cool ass DJ.
He went bad. Niggas be catching me as soon as I put the mic down. I swear they wait for it. You know me, I'm DJ Avon. If you don't know, you better ask somebody.
The Jimmy Johnson sandwich.
Bro, get that shit off the table, bro.
It can't be seen. It can't.
I can see it, bro. It's just throwing off the feng shui.
Hey. Bro, nobody told you to look, man.
I didn't look.
Look at the
camera.
camera. Don't
chilling.
watch me watch TV.
Hey, I told Avo, I know he got a real nigga sandwich had salami on it.
Hey, that's facts.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Y'all
what's
all
good?
Right? I hope y'all, like I said, I should say this on the redraft episode. I hope y'all been surviving all the trades and the waiver wire news and all the, all the drops and anything going on right now, man. I hope y'all surviving, especially the bye weeks.
Yeah.
Hope y'all been listening and hope y'all been flourishing.
Hope y'all been paying attention to what Vic been putting out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Vic been dropping gems.
Coming for that 70.
Apparently
he
somebody here
has the OG. He dropping gems. Avo's our DJ every week, sitting here and listen to us. Don't listen to us. Anyway, look, we got a good ass episode. We're gonna do the what's the word. We got some news. We got some B team players of the week, flags if we have some. A very interesting closing, but the episode is the trade show, baby. Look, Vic got some trades he gonna talk about from some leagues he in. I got some too. Just to let y'all know our fuck ups, our good ones, some things that we still unsure about if they in our favor. Man, I'm excited because the trade deadline for the NFL was today. No major things happened for fantasy.
It was lit. It was lit. If you play in IDP, it was lit.
Yeah, lit in IDP. It's exciting to see.
Hey, I got the Chargers D.
It's lit for the Chargers D, I guess.
Oh, no, the Rams D.
Okay, he got the Rams D. He can't even decide.
Von Miller.
He got multiple Ds. Eat pause.
Whoa.
Hey, trade show. So I'm excited to hear some of Vic's good trades, bad trades. We'll see which route he take, man. We'll see if all he speaks is the good ones. If he do that, I'm gonna call him out. But yeah, let's get to it, man. We're gonna do the what's the word. Long as you're ready.
I'm ready, bro. I just gotta find the what's the word banner, and there we go. All right, man. Let's get right into it, man. So look, hey, shout out to what's the word. This we just take a peek at what's been happening around the league. All right, bro. Let's start with Austin Eckler, man. So he made an announcement that he's playing this week by sending a screenshot of himself being inserted into his fantasy lineup. So if you guys don't know, Austin Eckler, running back for the Chargers, he's an advocate for fantasy football, which is dope. And, for him to just let us know that he's playing this week, because I know he carried like an injury tag. He put a screenshot of himself inserted into his lineup. I think that's dope, bro. So
you wanted to show?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you.
Bro, I like that.
My guy's showing the camera.
I'm showing the wrong camera. I'm showing the wrong camera.
That's swag. I like it.
I can tell you wanted to show you like this.
But I mean, I didn't get no enthusiasm or excitement
because I was already looking at it on the table, and I'm like, oh damn, my guy want to show me, but I already looked at it.
Okay.
My bad, bro.
That leads me to a quick question. Y'all drafting yourselves if y'all played in the league?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna pull up Maurice Jones-Drew.
Bro, I'm a stud, MJD. Bro. If I play in a church basketball league right now, I'm taking myself with the first round pick.
So you got a shutdown corner on you or something. You got a shutdown defense. You still putting yourself in?
Gotta put myself in, man.
What the fuck I look like? You better game
what
plan.
What if the offensive scheme is the scheme towards you? You still putting yourself in?
Nigga, if I get the ball, nigga, I'm gonna show you what to do. I'm gonna Barry Sanders that motherfucker.
Hey, some people score negative points, bro. So my zero is gonna be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, might be cool. I'm out here, motherfucker, turn over 7 times. We out here.
All right, look, I do want to look. I saw this. I don't know where I saw this, but the New Orleans Saints has the most lit locker room. Post game,
they got Mark Ingram back, bro.
But even before that, they just be turned up after a win. Like they got the smoke cannons and all that shit. But if you guys don't know, Jameis Winston actually
towards ACL.
So he's basically done for the year. But check this out. There's a clip of Jameis still clowning on the crutches, bro. Still wilding, bro. Like just dancing, celebrating with his teammates.
That's right.
Bro, he was getting. I thought it looked like he was about to fall at one point.
I can't see with that glare.
Yeah, you really can't, bro.
But it's all good.
Video was funny though. Video was funny.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
Hey,
man, I like Jameis. I like his personality. I thought it was fake at first.
Nah, he was turned up.
Did
In
you
there.
see the video?
No. I mean, not that video. Just his personality is very outgoing. He wants to play all the time. Real playful. Eating W's like.
But you need a guy.
I thought
like
that was fake, but like
that's him.
That's really him,
and that's the quarterback. But you need guys like that in the locker room, bro. It just keeps shit lit, man. Like you got the serious guys, you got the guys that don't give a fuck. That's just
bro. When he did that eating dubs video, it looked like none of the players was with him on that, bro. They were just looking at him like, what the fuck, bro?
I think Drew Brees is like last game or some shit, or even when he broke a record or something, he went up behind him. He was like, he did it real subtle, bro. That shit was funny. All right, man. The player social media has been lit. Aaron Rodgers actually gave away some Bitcoin the other day. I think it was yesterday. So he gave out a total of $1 million. It was through Cash App. So, of course, it's some promo shit. But some people actually got $10 worth of Bitcoin from Aaron Rodgers.
The homie JJ.
Oh, he got some?
Legit. Okay. He posted. I'm glad you were able to tell me that. I literally texted him like, bruh, I need the story because I don't know why he sent you Bitcoin. So right on, bro.
No doubt, man. And then I do want to close it out with Bleach Report Gridiron. So if you guys don't know Calvin Ridley, he's actually stepping away from the game of football. It's indefinitely right now, so I don't know how long that means. But I'm just gonna read his quote, man. He's basically said these past few weeks have been very challenging, and as much as I'd like to be on field competing with my teammates, I need to step away from football at this time and focus on my mental well-being. This will help me be the best version of myself now and in the future. I want to thank my teammates, the entire Atlanta Falcons organization, our great fans, my friends, my family for all their support during this time. Unquote, Calvin Ridley. So I know he missed the trip over to London, and then I think they had a bye week, right? And then yeah, man. So we really didn't know what was going on, but now we know. So I respect it, man.
We preach that shit, man, all the time. Just you gotta take care of yourself. And you can't do anything for yourself. You can't do nothing for the people around you if you're not well. You feel me? So shout out to him for stepping away, man, getting his mind together, getting his body together. Just that's important, bro. So prayers is up to him. I hope that man come back. We all know how super talented he is. He's still young. I hope he makes it back to the field just for himself. I think football could be a good release for him when he's ready to get back there on the field. But whatever he's dealing with, man, prayers up. I hope he pushes through.
Fire. All right, man. And the last thing I want to hit on, Bleach Report Gridiron trade deadline is over. No major moves from an offensive perspective. I know a lot of, at least the rumor mills, the big talk was around Deshaun going to Miami. Do the Dolphins even want Tua?
Nope.
So it looks like no moves were made, man. So that's that.
That's crazy. Hopefully they figure it out. I feel like they're drawing it along, man. I think we talked about this weeks ago. Like without putting them on the commissioner's list or nothing going on, I feel like he just wasted a year, and it might roll into next year, and then he might start getting penalized next year. And it's just now you taking multiple years away from this man. And not saying he deserves to play. I'm not here to say what's right or wrong. I'm just speaking about just the pure football side of this. Like, I hope the situation starts getting figured out because it's just like he's being dragged on, man.
Right.
So.
No, that's pretty messed up.
Whether he's right or wrong, I hope the situation starts getting figured out.
Yeah, right. just some resolution.
Yeah, not right or wrong towards him, just right or wrong for them young ladies that are making accusations. If they're right, yeah.
It just
the organization has to pay them this money. It's just all of that.
It just comes to a point where shit just has to come to a resolution.
Facts.
Yep.
All right, man. Let's get to these injuries. The big injury, right?
I got bros.
The big injury. You want to talk about it? Mr. Derrick Henry?
Yeah, man. Broke a bone in his foot.
Broke a toe, basically.
Broke a toe. Had to have surgery on it. They're basically saying if they make a deep run, he can come back. But it's just looking like the season's over with, man. Especially fantasy. Just get that out the way. But look like his real life season is over with too, man. And we don't like talking capitalization on injuries and shit, man. It's not cool. But, I hope that man get well. He's playing the best running back. He's been playing like the best running back for a few years now, just like pure NFL standpoint. And he's been a fantasy MVP and a real life MVP and running with all them quarterbacks. So hope he get well soon. Hope he bounce back 100%. And can't wait to see King Henry out there again, bro.
And we about to find out, man. You can't just stick any running back there. Not even a 36-year-old Adrian Peterson. Like There's no Pro Bowls on his O-line, so it's just going to show. We're going to really see how special Derrick Henry is. Not was, is. So, yeah, man, I'm not really too excited about the backfield going forward.
It's about to be the A.J. Brown show going forward.
Yeah, they got to throw it, man. So, hopefully Julio can get on the field and stay healthy. But if not, man, I'm probably looking at that Hakeem Westbrook, man, number 2 guy in the passing game. Jeremy McNichols. I like him in the passing game, but I'm not really too invested in the backfield.
A.J. Brown.
Yeah, A.J. Brown. Yeah.
All right, bet.
All right, man. Those are all the main injuries.
And Jameis towards ACL.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Jameis.
To be out for the rest of the year, bro.
Yeah. So, look, of course, they ran some Trevor Siemian, but you think they're going to go with Taysom Hill?
I think they're going to go with Taysom, bro. I feel like that gives them the best opportunity to actually win. I feel like Siemian didn't do nothing to help them win. That defense stepped up this week. But I feel like on offense, what they can scheme for him and what they've been doing, he's already got a winning record playing as their starting quarterback. So I think they're going to go right to him.
All right. Any flags on the play?
I'm going to skip. I don't have a flag. I'm just wait out my flag on the play.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No flag from me, sirs.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, we talked about it. I mean, we like to have some fun with the flag on the play. We don't want to dedicate this session to Henry Ruggs. I mean, we understand what happened. We know what happened, but someone lost their life, so we don't want to use the flag on the play as a moment to highlight that. So
it's too easy for this situation.
Yeah, so we'll hit on that situation on the back end with the closing. I thought I didn't have a flag, but I actually do have one.
Go ahead, my G.
Let's go.
Phillip Rivers, man.
Bro, let him be, bro.
You know, did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
Phillip Rivers gets my flag, bro. He basically said, if the Saints want me, I mean,
bro,
if they make the call.
But what's wrong with that?
Bro, all because you see the Saints beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and you think they just need to plug and play Phillip Rivers? You think that's going to get them to the Super Bowl?
What's wrong with that?
Nah,
I mean,
bro.
I don't. What's wrong? Well, what's wrong with him saying that? He probably,
for that?
you know how many quarterbacks was probably thinking it?
I mean, I'm sure Cam said the same thing.
Bro, Tom Brady's about to turn up in the playoffs, bro. They're not sweating this regular season shit. It's going to be either Tampa and Arizona or Tampa and Green Bay.
I got a question.
I know the Saints defense is nice.
Tampa, Green
no,
Bay,
I got a real question.
Go ahead.
Jameis hurts himself Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Trade deadline Monday.
Uh-huh.
Saints just beat the Bucks, the reigning Super Bowl champions.
Uh-huh.
Do you not try to break the bank to get Aaron Rodgers in a day? Like, to make your run right now? 24 hours, you just lost your quarterback who was getting you wins, and this is a quarterback that is how many percents of Aaron Rodgers y'all want to call him? 40% of Aaron Rodgers, 50% of Aaron Rodgers. Do you not break the bank to capitalize on the team you have right now, which is hard to establish a team and be able to keep the pieces and shit like that, and go get an Aaron Rodgers right now?
I mean, to risk your job. I mean, I don't know. If I was a GM and I'm struggling, I'd probably go for it. Why not?
But they not struggling.
You gotta look
at no. I mean, as a GM, like in years past,
you got to also account for relationships, and like Sean Payton and them invested themselves too much in Taysom Hill by paying him, and then they brought in Jameis, who they like. So to me, I think that would create such a divide within that locker room. I think that would be a setback. Just given, I do feel they are committed to the whole Taysom and Jameis situation. I get Aaron Rodgers is an upgrade, which he is, but I'm also looking at the relationship aspect. To me, they're invested in those guys, man.
Nigga, I ain't seen Taysom all year. It's been a Jameis show. I think Taysom already feels some type of way. He lost his job to Jameis. I don't think he care. I think they done already killed that relationship. But that I've been thinking that for a day. Even if they didn't do it. Just right now, while you got a window, like that, this is a window right now. You don't get that many windows to try to get a championship.
That's true.
You don't think that fuck what Jameis and Taysom feel, that locker room would have been excited. Two players mad don't equal to the rest of the players excited. The organization, the fans would have been hyped. We just lost Drew Brees, Hall of Fame quarterback. You telling me we just brought in Aaron Rodgers right now during our run? It's important. But I was just throwing it out there, man. That would have been some cool shit to think about, but it didn't happen.
I don't even know if they got the cap for that though.
Man, people always figure out cap
They do.
situations.
They do. They get funny.
Green Bay already got him. My thing is, if you can get a boatload of picks and you know he walking away anyway, he's literally leaving you guys this year. Well, for the most part, I'm about 80% sure he's leaving after this
Me
year.
also. Somebody.
So I always say that with NBA and everything, once a guy wants to leave,
yeah, it's done.
you better trade him before he just walk away. My thing is, you gonna let him walk away?
Yeah.
Go get anything for him.
Even with the whole Deshaun situation, before all the accusations broke out, once the guy says he don't want to be there no more, that locker room culture's done. Like,
but I understand a team that's locked into guys and it feel like, fuck it, I don't want to just trade this motherfucker for nothing. I got him for 4 or 5 more years. We just did a contract. Aaron Rodgers is walking in about 3 more months. He's not gonna be on your team no more anyway.
You talking about Ben Simmons? I see what you're doing.
Yeah, like Simmons is there. I'm not trading him for anything. He's under contract for multiple years. Aaron Rodgers is leaving y'all in some months. Get anything for him. You feel me? If y'all could have, you telling me, I know Green Bay can win a championship this year. They can.
You know what they should have did? They should have pulled a trade with that included Michael Thomas. Get him out of there.
Yeah, bro. He don't want to be there.
Yeah. I mean, contract wise, that probably would have been a balance. That probably would have balanced out a little bit better.
Yeah, something
on the financial side.
I don't even think they needed to worry about contract. I'm pretty sure I bet you any kind of money, if Green Bay would have been able to get something different, they could have worked out. Man, fuck it. Y'all already got him on his books. Just pay him for the rest of this year. He's off y'all books. Y'all expected to have him on y'all books this year anyway. I've been thinking about that since Jameis went down, but it is what it is.
All right, man. That's my flag. So before we actually I do got some Brodies of the week.
Yeah, let's get into the Brodies, bro.
All right, man. Let's get to the Brodies of the week, man. We got a couple guys we're gonna highlight here. Let me pull them up, man. Hey, let's start with Mr. Mike White, man.
White. Underneath he goes. Johnson. Look at him take it to the pylon. And out of bounds about the 2.
So we're trying to save as much time as we possibly can. Now let's watch it.
And we're gonna bypass that and go to the one that's actually muted. But shout out to Mike White, man. He balled out for the New York Jets. 405 passing yards, 3 TDs. Now let's go to Cooper Rush, quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, man. I thought I muted that. My bad. Flag on the play myself. Oh, the flag on the play is up. This is all out of whack. Oh man.
Good job, man.
Hey, but hey, Cooper Rush, man, this is the game-winning drive, man.
You see Amari?
Hey, did you hear CeeDee Lamb was in the huddle like, hey, let me get this one. He was like, hell nah.
Oh man. Hey, Vic is a character, man.
I thought that was muted, bro. All right. Shout out to the week 8 Brodies of the week, man. Quarterback Mike White for the New York Jets and quarterback Cooper Rush for the Dallas Cowboys, stepping in for the injured Dak Prescott. Fire. And they even showed the all bad. All right, man. Before we get to the main topic, DJ Avo, where can the people follow you at?
Y'all can follow me, and normally I mess up.
DJ, fuck it up.
Y'all can follow me at DJ at Avo Love on the gram, at Dynasty Bro Avo on the Twitch, because I'll be on there DJing. You know, gotta follow the main Bros page on the Twitch because your boy goes in every Tuesday. Let's go. Hey, yo, Dot, what can we follow you at, bro?
Vic got this look of just like guilt, like he just jeopardized the whole podcast.
Bro, you know I'll be trying to make shit smooth. Oh, it's all good.
We're gonna talk about this again tomorrow. You're like, man, it didn't sound that bad, you know, just a few cheers.
On the playback. About 30 seconds, you know.
Follow me at DynastyBro on Instagram and Twitter. Follow the main Instagram page, Dynasty Bros FF. Hey Vic, bro, relax,
cool.
man.
I'm chilling, bro.
Where can we follow you at, bro?
Follow me at Chiefs FF, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because what the people don't know is
look.
He was covering for me. I ain't had a song ready. That's what it was. I got you, bro. I got you. That's what it was.
Man.
I ain't had a record ready.
Hey, be sure to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to Dynasty Bros FF. Check out the Patreon Bros FF, man. Get access to the rankings. Much, much, much more. All right, bro. What is the trade show, bro?
The trade show. Look, I done willed and dealed this year. He done willed and dealed. And what we decided that we need to come here and bring to the table some trades that we done made. Some important ones for our team. Some fluky ones. We didn't win them all. You got to lose some trades. Sometimes you go get your guy. You got to get rid of some shit you like to go get something you love. We just want to let y'all know that trading is okay. It's important. It's good to be active. We love a league that's active. And you always can try to find ways to improve your team. Vic know that. Sometimes I'll be needing to say he's working me through my patience. I respect that about him this year. But I've always like pounded in people's brain, like, you should never just be comfortable either. Your team can always improve. I don't care what the fuck that is. Unless you have every number 1 and number 2 guy at their position on the year, you can always improve. Just got to figure out how to fucking do it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk through some trades because we did some big time trades. I got some with some big names, some guys that people may be worried about, concerned about, or like, bro, he's playing too good. I need to do something right now. So that's what we're going to do. Figure that out. I don't know how many you got. I got a few. I'll try to pick through the important ones that'll be interesting to talk about, but let's just get straight to it.
All right, man. Let's start with the Dynasty Bros 1.0 home league, man. And let's talk about how we got these trades busting like recently. So we actually had to remove a member that was inactive.
Got them off the books.
No, got them up out the paint.
About the paint and off the book.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, I reached out. I was like, hey, I know she ain't been active.
Nah, bro. That ain't how you did it, bro.
I don't want to get into the actual details. But at the end of the day, like, look, man. At the end of the day, we like to run active leagues, man. That's what it comes down to. And this is why, man. So as soon as we removed the inactive member, we got somebody that was active. Trade started flowing, man. So it just added new life, new energy, and it's what you want to see, man. So I feel like the 1.0 league's been rejuvenated, bro. So I'm just doing a quick rundown of my roster. I'm not going to go like into crazy details, but this is a roster where super flex. I have Tua. I have Deshaun Watson, who's not playing. I have Jordan Love. Of course, I got Ryan Fitzmagic. I got David Montgomery. I got DeAndre Swift. I got J.K. Dobbins. CD Lamb. And so I'm not going to get into who I actually traded for, but those are the pieces I was working with. So that's the core of my team. Before we get into these trades, give us the core of your team for 1.0.
All right, look. So my core is at quarterback, I got Ryan Tannehill, I got Baker Mayfield, and I got Russell Wilson. And I just recently picked up some Mike White. No, he's not the long-term plan, but while Russell is down, hey, if I can squeeze in some wins, because Baker been playing weird, I might throw in some Mike White. Those are my quarterbacks. At running back, loaded. I got Nick Chubb, I got Alvin Kamara, I got Antonio Gibson, I got Alex Collins, I got Saquon Barkley, and I got CMC. Loaded at running back. All right, and then at receiver, pretty good at receiver. I got Stephon Diggs, Amari Cooper, Robert Woods, got Michael Thomas whenever he comes back. I got Agnew, I got Tim Patrick, Cedric Wilson, Brandon Ayuk. I said him last on purpose. He's been blowing my whole mood all fucking year. And then at tight end, man, I got Dallas Goedert. They got rid of Ertz. I got Dan Arnold, who's been looking almost like the number 1 in Jacksonville, and I got OJ Howard. So those are my tight ends, bro. Love my team. It's interesting, though.
All right, bro. I'm going to get into my first trade. I actually did a trade with you, bro. So I actually traded, mind you, I named Stephon Diggs and Rashad Bateman at my wide receiver spot. I actually had Stephon Diggs and CeeDee Lamb and Bateman, but I actually traded Diggs to my guy Dot for George Kittle and Cam Akers. So to me, this is a trade where I'm basically 3-5, and I'm like, look, at best, I'm like middle of the pack, but I already knew I wasn't going to win anything. So I'm like, look, let me just start preparing for next year. I didn't really like my tight end spot. I know early in the offseason, I traded you Julio
I'm going to talk
Jones.
about that. I got a whole funny story about that.
Okay. So you're going to hit on the trade, but basically I traded Julio for Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
And Evan Ingram's been, it's been okay, but I look at it like this. Look, I really want to true up my tight end spot just because I know that's how you really compete in these leagues. I know Kittle's been banged up. I know he's been a concern of mine, but I look at it like this. I got Evan Ingram, who I like. I got a You know, so from that standpoint, I could ride him out. I just need to ride out the Kittle in the fantasy playoffs. So I don't care what happens in the regular season. As long as I get in the playoffs, I can stream me some Kittle at that point. So that's kind of my line of thinking. So between Ingram and Kittle, hopefully they both stay healthy. If one's banged up, I'll just play the other. And then, of course, going with Cam Akers next year. Again, my running back core is solid. I feel like I can compete with your running back core. So now I got Cam Akers looking at next year. J.K. Dobbins coming back. David Montgomery when he comes back. And I got DeAndre Swift. So that's 4 solid running backs who I can play. And I also got Zach Moss and Chase Edmonds. I'm not really too excited about those guys, but love my solid core going forward from a dynasty perspective. So,
all right, I like that. That was a good trade. I took that off the books. I don't got to talk about that one. The trade you touched on, that's the first one I brought up because it ended up being three people who thought they were coming up on each other. Vic was like, fuck it. I am kind of enticed by Evan Ingram going to this year. I know Julio just went to a team where they don't throw. I want to just go ahead and sell, get a young tight end. We traded Ingram. You like, fuck it. I'm glad I got Julio off the books. I'm like, shit, I just got Julio for Evan Ingram. We both left thinking we came up. I went to work the next day. Talked to OG Mike. Like, yeah, I got Julio. He's one of them guys that's always competing. He don't care if it's dynasty. He still got to redraft mine.
Yeah.
I see Brandon Ayuk on this team. I'm like, damn, bro, I didn't know you had Brandon Ayuk. He like, yeah, but, I don't trust it. It was just a back-end thing. I'm like, I just got that Julio. So now I'm thinking I'm getting over on Mike, getting his Brandon Ayuk. He getting Julio. We just traded 3 guys that ain't doing shit all year equally. Ain't none of them doing shit. Julio banged up, ain't doing nothing. It's the Deebo Samuel show in San Francisco, and Evan Ingram still having his up and down weeks, even with the receivers banged up. And he's don't be the only thing out there still not doing nothing. But that just turned out to be a total wash. Like, I have nothing to say, but at least I got a young guy that maybe got some upside. But that just turned into 3 people trading, and it's not beneficial at all.
But I will say this. I still would rather have Evan Ingram than Julio Jones.
Big facts.
So he's adding production to my lineups, even if it's 7 points, 10 points here and there every once in a while. But I'm more comfortable going into it with, okay, I got Ingram and Kittle. So I would love to run Kittle week to week, but if he's, banged up from time to time, I'm cool with Evan Ingram versus going to stream some other options. So
big facts.
All right, bro, my next trade, man. So since I got rid of Stephon Diggs, that only left me with CeeDee Lamb and Rashad Bateman. Of course, I got Brian Edwards on the bench. I think Gabe Davis on the bench, but I definitely need to replace that wide receiver production right away. So I traded last week DJ Moore for Justin Fields. Now, I know you're probably thinking, why did you do that in a Superflex league? Look, I had 5 quarterbacks. I had, again, Justin Fields. I had Deshaun Watson. I had Tua. I have Jordan Love, and I have Ryan Fitzmagic. In my mind, I'm like, look, I've been running with 1 quarterback the whole year anyways. That's why I'm 3-5. Tua is the only one who I could really run. Fitzmagic got banged up early on. I can't play Jordan Love. Deshaun, he's not getting no run given the situation. Justin Fields hasn't been doing anything up until this past week. And I already know, look, it's dynasty. I expect him to have a nice career. But from my standpoint, I'm not on the side of I need 5 QBs. I only need 2. So I'm committed to running a dynasty squad with Deshaun and Tua. That's how I'm looking at it. And I need to basically revamp my wide receiver room. So give me DJ Moore, man. And I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Stud.
Like, he's a completely different player from what I'm seeing, playing with an extra burst of speed. And I'm cool with that, man. So to me, I like the trade. Sometimes it's all about what does that do for your roster? Like, this is a trade where I don't like when people really go to Twitter and to the polls. Yeah. Which side, DJ Moore or Justin Fields? Like, of course, Justin Fields is going to win on paper, but what does it do for my team? I don't need 5 quarterbacks, but I do need some wide receivers.
I love DJ Moore, bro. He's taking the fuck off. Still young. It's starting to feel like he can test the time no matter who you put in. So I love him.
And think about the dynamic of my team. I don't have time to be trying to look for a wide receiver. Like, I need somebody that can play alongside CeeDee Lamb. So I got Lamb, I got Moore, I got Akers next year, Dobbins, Montgomery, and Swift.
Facts.
So that's how I'm looking at it, man. Planning ahead.
All right, I'm going to talk a trade that I did in the offseason to get Alvin Kamara. I traded Kenny Galladay. I didn't believe none of the upside of him going to the Giants playing with Daniel Jones. I traded Galladay, Joe Mixon in a second. Ended up being a late second. It was my second from last year, so it was late back in second. For Alvin Kamara. And I think I won, man. Like, the Galladay shit going forward for me, I don't think he's worth anything in that offense. And You telling me I can get Alvin Kamara for Joe Mixon in a second? And Joe Mixon's not a bum. He's actually having a pretty solid season, but the upside and explosive weeks that Kamara can have, I don't think Mixon quite has that upside with the rest of them guys in that offense. So I got me some Kamara, shore up the rest of my offense. So I like it, man. Would y'all rather have Mixon in the second or Kamara?
Kamara.
Yeah, me too.
Kamara.
Yeah, it's a good come up. So I did that.
You got any more 1.0 leagues? I do want to hit on the Trade Master leagues.
I got 2 more. You want me to knock them out at the same time? I
We
want
can
to
talk to them.
all right, so look, I'll make this quick. I'll tie them in together. Over the offseason, I know Cool is a Detroit fan. Tyrell Williams went there. Everybody's speaking he's going to be the number 1. Miles Sanders rolling into a year with Jalen Hurts. The running quarterback makes the running back better. I traded Russell Wilson I got Russell Wilson in the Superflex League for Miles Sanders and Tyrell Williams. Dude was like, hey, I need players. I got multiple quarterbacks. Just take one. So I took him. You know what? That was the fantasy guys telling me that I came up on him. Because in the same offseason, I received Ryan Tannehill and Robert Woods, but I also traded this same guy, Cooper Kupp, Hollywood Brown, and Daniel Jones.
All of them balling, man. Daniel Jones up and down, but those wide receivers are all balling.
Yeah.
I feel like part of that's on me, man. I think I might have influenced
Hollywood and the Kupp.
Yeah.
You tried to turn me off of both of them, and look at
I did. They balling, bro. So that's on me.
I ain't mad, man. It is what it is. Tannehill ended up being my only healthy quarterback, so I'm rocking with him. And Wood still has his solid weeks, man. So I ain't been mad, but that's just you win some, you lose some. So yeah, those are my 1.0 league trades.
All right, man. Real quick, I want to transition to the Trade Master leagues, and it's called Trade Master because all we do is bust trades. Like it's one of the more active leagues I'm in. Like, and people aren't just trading just to trade. Like, people are actually, it's like chess. Like, we're trading with a purpose. So I enjoy this league. Shout out to T-Man. He's the commish, runs the league, and it's active. You in there, OG Mike in there. It's a great group of guys, man. So I'm gonna give you my roster. It's a 1 QB league. I got Dak Prescott, Jalen Hurts, and Trey Lance at the QBs. My running backs, Michael Carter, Najee Harris. My wide receivers, Devonta Smith, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Tight end, Mark Andrews, and Logan Thomas. And I do got Amon-Ra St. Brown on the bench. And I also got Cam Akers, who's out on PUP. All right, you want to run down your trade masters? Or are you interested?
Yeah, bro. He called me and he was like, bro, I'm excited about next year. I'm be taking off on you niggas. I said, he read me his roster. I said, nigga, at quarterback, I got Tannehill and I got Justin Fields and Bridgewater. I don't know if that means anything with Bridgewater, but at running back, I got Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Jacobs, and I got Travis Etienne coming back off IR next year. Receiver, I got T. Higgins. I know you love Higgins. I got DK Metcalf. I got Shenault. I got Beckham. I got Mike Williams. I got Hollywood Brown. I got guys. My tight end shit shaky, man. I got Cole Kmet. I got Adam Troutman. I got guys with upside, but it's shaky right now. Look like I'm playing Devontae Parker going forward now, too, because him and Tua done clicked back up. So, yeah, bro, that's my team. I'm pretty loaded, too. Just guys are banged up as we speak.
There's a trade we were supposed to bust, and I'm glad it didn't go down because I don't want it no more. I was supposed to send you Logan Thomas for Odell.
I know, man.
I actually sent it to set out there, and I took it back. I think it sat out there for a few hours, man.
I don't care. That couldn't help me anyway. He been hurt.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point.
I ain't tripping. They both would have been hurting.
All right, man. Let me get to my first trade, man. I actually traded for Derrick Henry like last week. I gave up A.J. Brown, Terrace Marshall, and a 22 third. So I felt my team was in a win now mode, meaning I had Dak, I had Najee. I was going to add Derrick Henry alongside that. I had Michael Carter. My wide receivers are Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. I have Devonta Smith. I know he's not, playing the best right now, rookie season. I think a lot of that's really tied to the QB play. And then I got Mark Andrews. So I wanted to go get Derrick Henry just to solidify a title run. So I was comfortable giving up A.J. Brown. I do think Terrace Marshall was a nice dynasty piece. But at the end of the day, you got to pay for Derrick Henry. And now he's out for the season. I know they're going to try to bring him back, but I'm excited for next year, man. So I know you just named off all those fire-ass running backs you got. Y'all going to see me next year with Derrick Henry, Najee Harris, Cam Akers, and Michael Carter, man. That's my four-headed monster next year. So looking forward. Of course, this year I'm a little disappointed, but it happens, man. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not disappointed, but injuries happen. But we're talking about real human beings. So, I'm not going to be selfish to the max. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, it happens. So I'm just going to be excited for next year.
I busted one recent trade in that league and I lost. I just checked it. I traded Terry McLaurin at the start of the season. Terry McLaurin, and I traded DeAndre Swift to get CMC.
Terry McLaurin and Swift. Damn. You basically gave away Terry. As it stands.
Nah, a healthy CMC is still
outscoring
Swift, but it was like I should have got some on the back end. A player with some upside. I mean, I got 2 third-round picks with it, but to be honest, you know what though? If it means anything, one of them third-round picks gave me Chuba Hubbard, and I've been able to replace him with my CMC all year. If that means anything,
yeah. So that's where you gotta do your homework. Second and third round, you really gotta do your homework, and really a lot of that comes down to landing spots.
Yeah, I ended up getting Cole Kmet, and I got Cole Kmet, and I got Hubbard with them third. So I don't know. It is what it is, bro.
All right, mind you, and going into my next trade, I had a team where I had Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Smith, and AJ Brown.
Okay.
But I had to go get Jamar Chase. I gave up Kyle Pitts. So I traded with our guy, White Sam, Chase for Pitts. Hey, the trades me and Sam did lately, I feel like it just works for both sides. Like he actually did the trade with me for DJ Moore and
Justin Fields.
There's another wide receiver who I kind of could have got. No, actually, I sent him Tua for DJ Moore or Justin Fields for DJ Moore. So that's how I like to trade too. I give people options. Like I like a situation where it ain't really much to talk about. Here go your options. Take the one that works best for you. That's just me really trying to I have an agenda. I want to walk away with a receiver. So, and I don't really want to add any draft picks or any additional assets. I'm cool with just losing a QB.
I'm about to send Vic a trade while we talk.
But in this league, like I said, I had Kyle Pitts, and again, I know future's bright for him, but in my mind, I don't need Mark Andrews and Kyle Pitts and Logan Thomas. Like I'm cool with just, rolling with Mark Andrews, and I, lost something on the back end with the wide receiver, so I need to bolster up that room, and it's been working out, man. So I feel like this is a trade that's working out on both sides. Like he got Kyle Pitts, he's been balling. I got Jamar Chase, he's been balling. So that I'm really excited about that trade. And even when I did it, and I'm sure Sam felt the same way, it hurt, you know what I mean? But those are the best trades. It got to hurt on both sides. You think I want to give up Kyle Pitts in Dynasty? No. You think you want to give up Jamar Chase in Dynasty? No.
Hell no.
But it helped our team. So that's how you trade, man. So shout out to Sam. That's my guy. I'm still rocking with the trade. I still miss Kyle Pitts. I'm sure you still miss Chase. Meet me in the shit, bro.
Meet me in the shit. Nasty. All right, what we doing? I was about to send you a 2.0 trade, but I think we done with the trades. I'm done with them.
I got one more.
Go ahead and get into that.
Last one. So, of course, I talked about T-Man. He's the commish for this league. We actually did a trade. I did this a while back. Gave up Robert Woods and Jacoby Myers for Gabe Davis and Michael Carter. Man, I'm glad I did because I need a running back because, I traded for Derrick Henry. He went down, so now I can only run Najee and Michael Carter. Of course, I got some Alex Collins, but how long is that going to last? So, I needed to do this trade, man. And I got younger with Gabe Davis. Of course, you guys know how I feel about Gabe Davis, so I don't mind waiting, being a little bit more patient there in the Buffalo Bills system. But he has a team that can compete now, so adding 2 wide receivers who he can plug into his lineup every week with Robert Woods and Jacoby Myers, that's fire. And, again, I needed running backs, bro, because this was a team I went in on, like Rojo and, you know what I mean? Cam Akers got hurt. Bless you. So
shit, good looking.
I had to add to my running back room. So, and I was deep at wide receiver at that point in time. I had Justin Jefferson, I had AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I felt I could give up a Robert Woods at that point. And that's when he's having a slow start, but now he's turning it around. But it's all good.
He's having a decent season.
Yeah. And as we expected, you know what I mean? A lot of this you gotta be patient too. So it's all about the future for me. Like who's gonna help me win now? And also do I like it for next year and the year after that? So those are the trades, man.
I'll just put a guy on the trade block, y'all, just to let y'all know. Anybody want in? Fuck y'all for ignoring me. All right, man. That's what's up. That's the trade show. We got to talk about some guys on my end that I traded for, whether I won or I lost, and Vic did the same. Let's get to this closing. We want to do this a little bit different. Usually give everybody go around a chance to say something good to the people, but what we're going to do is everybody's still going to get to use their platform to say something, but we want to have a real awareness talk about the event that happened today with Henry Ruggs, the running back second year wide receiver for the Las Vegas Raiders, was charged with a DUI with a murder.
I think it's manslaughter, right?
Yeah, it's going to end up being manslaughter, and they said he could be facing up to 20 years. We're not using this platform to bash anything that happened today. We're using this platform to bring awareness here, and I want to start with saying, hey, drinking and driving is so boneheaded, man. It's like should be the last thing on our mind when we choose to go out. They got so many different ways for you to be picked up now. You don't need a friend to call and come and get you, and none of that no more. You have Lyft, you have Uber, you have taxi still. You have so many different options that are available for you. You shouldn't be out there risking your life, and let alone everybody else's livelihood that can be on the road with you. So I just want to talk about that, man, because I ain't perfect. And like I said, I ain't bashing, because I done had time in my party years where I done drunk and I done drove. I don't think I've ever been like drunk while I was driving, but I done had moments where like I've been drinking and been driving I shouldn't have been. It's pretty boneheaded, man, and just evolving and changing that way, because now I got a son. It's 3. I got to live for him, and I got friends that are important to me that I feel like I need to live for, and I hope they feel the same way about me. So, man, just like it's just not worth it. The shit ain't worth it. So, Avo, have you been around somebody and may have lost a loved one from drunk driving? Or
I have not necessarily lost a loved one myself. However, as y'all are, it shows everybody pretty much that knows me know I don't drink pretty much at all. It's pretty rare that I even have a drink, but I do occasionally, but it's very occasional. And that's just because of how my mother raised me, just telling me all the stories about other family members that have been in drunk driving accidents and have somehow miraculously walked away, having alcoholism run through my family and stuff like that. I've stayed away from that particular vice. So but I do understand, because I've been there. I've had those drinks, and then all of a sudden you've had a lot more than you realize.
Yeah.
It's just all about doing your best to be responsible and be mature, even in those random situations when you might not be in the most mature state. And you just got to find a way to fight through that. And definitely have good people around you, because a lot of times the people around you will be able to, generally somebody around you say, hey man, don't do that. So, little stuff like that, I think is very key in situations like this, really making sure you got good people around you and doing your best to be aware of what you're doing and aware of your own actions.
Big facts. Vic, have you ever had a situation where you realized, damn, I might be a little bit more tip? And what'd you do in that situation, man? Where there's past stuff, I said, clearly we here. We ain't never did nothing super crazy, but you ever had a situation where it was like you had to hit the road, and then you realize, like on the road, like, damn, I'm actually a little bit more tipped than what I thought I was. Like, you ever had a moment like that?
Yeah, man, absolutely. And I want to start by saying drinking and driving is definitely irresponsible. Even if you slight buzz, that's still irresponsible. You know what I mean? Like, in this day and age with Uber and Lyft and friends and family willing to come get you or just chauffeur you, be your DD for that day, take advantage of that, man. So going back to your question, I definitely have had an irresponsible moment. The biggest eye-opening moment for me, I was probably either 23 or 24.
Mm-hmm.
I was drunk and I was driving, and I got lucky in terms of like not hurting anyone with the car or me being injured in a car accident or not being pulled over by the cops. Because if I got pulled over that night as a 23-year-old, 24-year-old young man, I would have went to jail straight up. Like, I remember driving, and I was literally by my house, like it's a side road by my house. Of course, like, at least for me in my state, I was like sleepy too. So I remember like literally driving on the wrong side of the road, then came to it and was like, oh shit, like got back on the right side of the road. Yeah. That was my eye-opening moment at 23, 24, as far as like, there's no reason for me to be drinking like this and driving. And on top of that, going out with the mindset of I need to go get drunk. Like, it's not that deep. Even like to this day, I'm 32 now. Realize how fortunate and blessed I am in that situation.
Facts.
I don't go out, even like just hanging out. I don't go out to get drunk. Like, to me, it's not that deep. It's not worth it. Like, if you are wanting to go out and get drunk, you can do that. Just make sure you have the right channels in place, like a Lyft or an Uber to get you around, and also have some friends around that can say, hey, you know what, let's just go home now. Like, I think you had enough.
Facts.
So if you do want to go out and go hard, just make sure you set yourself up to be successful that night and not be in trouble and operating vehicles, man.
True that.
So going back to the Henry Ruggs situation, you know, it's unfortunate. It cost somebody their lives. It took someone's family member, it took someone's coworker, it took someone's friend. It's completely heartbreaking, man. And it's sad to see, especially for a young man who basically was on top of the world. You know what I mean? Playing for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Basically threw his career away.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I of course, you know, in the leagues, I see a lot of comments and, you know, the remarks people have on the situation. My initial reaction, I was like, damn, like, I hope he's cool. I hope no one's hurt. And then I can also relate from a standpoint like, damn, I was in that situation myself and I could have did the exact same thing. So who am I to go hardcore and judge? And that literally can be me. That literally could be someone's listening to this podcast. Like, that could happen to anyone.
Facts.
But at the end of the day, it's still responsible. Like, you as an adult have to make the right decision to not put yourself in that position where you can basically fuck up. So you got to take advantage of the resources, man. And I believe the league have like outlets of, you know, different driving type resources where if you need a ride.
I bet they do.
Yeah,
I bet they do.
So, and the last thing I just want to end with, it made me think about Nick Saban. I'm pretty sure he had a team meeting with Alabama, like Crimson Tide. Like, Henry Ruggs is an Alabama guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I think we all can tell what kind of guy Nick Saban is. I'm pretty sure team meetings going down just to acknowledge the situation. And, you know, you got to, you know, just also I'm thinking about not Henry Ruggs, but Devonta Smith and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle.
All those
like
guys.
just last week, we saw the Eagles play the Raiders and Ruggs and Devonta Smith doing that, you know, Air Jordan thing that they all used to do back in, you know, before pregame Alabama. And just like that, life's completely different for both those guys. Like, his friend's life's not going to be the same. Henry Ruggs' life's not going to be the same, just given all the stuff that's about to come, man, with this consequence. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. It's loaded, man. But again, man, I had my eye-opener moment as a young man, and never again for me. I got lucky, and I don't take that for granted. So my way of saying thank you to the man above is capitalize on the opportunity and not putting myself in that position again, man.
Yeah.
So I definitely consider myself lucky and fortunate.
And I think I'm going to end on this. I think from this point on, it's been spoke. Everybody knows the situation. We need to quit breaking down Ruggs, his money, everything that he's doing. Quit posting about his endorsements and, you know, how messed up he done blew everything and all that shit.
Matters.
None of that matters, because there was another person that woke up, wanted to make a run wherever they was going, and then they got killed by somebody who was drunk driving. So from here on out, we should be able to dead this conversation about what that man's doing, let the legal system work its play, and let's just stay prayed up for the party that actually lost their life and their family, because that's all that matters right here going forward, man. So that's my piece on it. You know, I don't wish death on anybody. I don't wish any bad on anybody. So prayers to Ruggs' family. I know that's a lot to take in. So prayer to his family. Prayer for the most important party, the party that lost their life.
Victim.
Yeah, the victim, and, you know, the victim's family. Prayers up to y'all. Wish y'all nothing but healings and blessings. And, you know, I know that's going to be a lot to take in, but that's coming from the bros. And like I said, we enjoy using our platform no matter what it is when something important's happening, and we want to make sure we got to touch on this from the heart. We thought it would be important, so that's what we did. Anybody else got anything else to say before we move out?
No, I'm just praying for the family, man. Praying for the families involved.
Big facts. Vic?
Nah, man, I'm good. It's loaded, man. It's loaded conversation. And
It is.
It's serious, man. Families were impacted today. Both sides.
Yeah, both sides. Yeah. And from the bros, prayers to the victim and the family. And we appreciate y'all for watching the podcast. And yeah, man. Avo, if you don't mind walking us out.
I got you, man. I got a little motivation out here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everybody stay up. And again, don't forget, my brother, I'll rap all y'all. But again, we the bros. Catch us here next Tuesday, the Tuesday after that, and the Tuesday after that. Gang, let's go.